Have you ever poured your heart into someone, given your time, love, energy, and prayers, only to walk away feeling completely empty? It's like no matter how much you gave, it was never enough. You tried to lift them, guide them, love them through their storms, yet in the end you felt drained, taken for granted, and quietly heartbroken. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. This message is for the givers, the healers, the spiritual warriors, the chosen ones who feel a divine pull to help others rise. But here's a truth many of us don't talk about. Not everyone who cries out for help actually wants to be helped. Some people aren't seeking change. They're seeking comfort. They want relief, not transformation. They want to lean on your strength so they don't have to develop their own. And if you're not careful, you'll find yourself entangled in someone else's repeated patterns of self-destruction, mistaking it for a divine assignment when it's actually a spiritual trap. Yes, your heart is pure. Yes, your intentions are noble. But even Jesus didn't heal everyone he passed. He moved with discernment. He didn't chase after those who walked away. Why? Because true healing only happens when there's a willingness. And without willingness, all your efforts, no matter how loving, become spiritual noise. God never called you to be the savior of everyone. That's his job. Your role is to shine your light, not to extinguish it by overextending yourself for people who don't want to be free. There's a big difference between someone who's stuck and trying to grow, versus someone who's stuck and comfortable staying there. The first one will value your help, the second will exploit it. Discernment is a spiritual gift you must sharpen. You need to know when your presence is planting seeds, and when it's enabling dysfunction. Some people use empathy like a shield. They appear broken, helpless, fragile, but in reality, they've chosen avoidance over accountability. They don't want to confront their demons. They want you to silence them, and the more you try to carry their load, the heavier it gets, not just for them, but for you. That constant fatigue, that spiritual burnout, that lingering sadness you feel, it's not coming from your journey. It's coming from carrying what was never yours. There's a painful beauty in realizing that walking away can sometimes be the most powerful act of love. It says, I believe in your ability to rise, but I won't destroy myself trying to lift you. Stepping back doesn't mean you don't care. It means you trust God enough to do what only He can do. You've planted seeds, you've watered them with love, but the growth, that's not in your hands. You were never created to be a constant rescuer. You were called to reflect God's light, not replace it. When you confuse compassion with codependency, you lose sight of your own spiritual path. You begin to shrink, to doubt yourself, to question your purpose. That's not what divine service is meant to feel like. So today, give yourself permission to rest, to release what you were never meant to carry, to recognize that your love is a gift, not a requirement. The right people will grow from your presence. The wrong ones will drain it. And your peace, that's sacred. Protect it, pray over it, guard it with the wisdom God gave you. You're not selfish for choosing peace. You're not unloving for setting boundaries. You're not weak for letting go. You're wise, you're chosen. You're walking in alignment with your divine calling. And that, more than anything, is what the world truly needs from you.